In the year 1879, a remote small town named Rose Creek is bustling with people who are working to earn their hard-earned money. A gang boss named Bogue has decided to take over the town. This man is the owner of a gold mine association, and he is taking control of the town by using his influence and terror. The people of the town gather inside their church to have a meeting about what they are going to do about Bogue. Everyone is expressing their opinion about getting free from Bogue's oppression.
The man,
He's
Turner.
a man seizing our land. A man who does stand up to a man like that.
We will.
A couple named Emma and Matthew try to persuade others to stand up against the cruelty of Bogue, but before their conversation can go anywhere, their worst nightmare happens. Suddenly, the door of the church bursts open, and Bogue enters the church with his gunman. Seeing the gunman with Bogue, no one dares to stand up against him. Bogue shamelessly walks around and announces that he is going to buy everyone's houses and lands for merely $20.
$20 for each parcel of dust.
Everyone starts gasping about the outrageous offer, and everyone starts talking about the injustice. Bogue leaves the church and decides that he is not going to have anyone stand up next to him. To break everyone's spirits, Bogue begins to start his massacre spree. He orders his men to set the church on fire, which causes chaos among the residents. After people start protesting, Bogue orders his men to shoot anyone who tries to protest. Several people become the victims of Bogue's massacre, including Matthew. Bogue then orders his men to leave the dead bodies outside the church for a few days to decay, so anyone who tries to ever go against him takes this as a lesson for themselves. The people instantly get heartbroken, and once again, Bogue is able to dominate everyone with his power.
Leave the bodies where they lie.
It's the Lord's house.
Emma decides to take revenge for her family by recruiting someone to defend her town. In a nearby town, a bounty hunter enters the town. He looks around for some time and decides to make his move. This man is Sam Chisholm, who is here to catch a bounty in the town. He enters a bar and gets seated in front of the bartender. Everyone eyes him with suspicion, but Sam remains unfazed and asks the bartender about a certain man. The name quickly triggers something in the bar's environment. Sam further asks about the man, and this strikes a nerve of the bartender. Suddenly, the whole bar points their guns at Sam, but without batting an eye, Sam manages to shoot everyone at the bar.
Information. Looking for a man. Name his mama gave him was Daniel Harrison.
He instantly gets up and shoots the bartender. After his heroic scene, the rest of the people in the bar start to run outside. Sam orders them to bring their sheriff to him, and people scurry outside to find help. Out of nowhere, Sam notices a man still sitting inside the bar and asks him why he hasn't left. This man named Faraday is another skilled shooter who exclaims that he is impressed by Sam's skills. Sam simply nods and doesn't try to become friendly with Faraday. Soon the sheriff arrives at the bar, and Sam walks outside in a calm manner. He keeps his hands in the air to show that he is not trying to attack them. He hands out a paper to the sheriff that shows that the bartender was a bounty that Sam had just hunted. The sheriff doesn't question Sam anymore and lets him go without arresting him. Faraday also leaves the bar after Sam, but as soon as he leaves, he is encountered by two brothers who point their guns at him. The brothers accuse Faraday of cheating in their gambling game, which indicates that Faraday is a gambler with a bounty on his head. The brothers take Faraday to a secluded area to finish him off, but they underestimate Faraday's skills. Faraday easily manages to defeat both brothers with ease and leaves the place.
Pick a card. We ain't playing no game.
Tricks now.
Try none.
With a shuffle, and the card was the King of Hearts.
Pretty good.
Emma witnesses the scene at the bar and quickly rushes to Sam to ask him for help. Emma and her friend Teddy run after Sam's horse and tell him about the tragedy that has struck their town. They offer him some gold coins and urge him to help them. Sam looks at the desperate duo and agrees to help them. Sam then changes his route and decides to find Faraday to join their crew. After walking his horse to a horse stable, Sam finds Faraday arguing with the stable master about his debt on his horse. Sam offers Faraday to join their crew on the condition that he is going to get rid of his debits if Faraday agrees to help them. Faraday agrees, and the group travels together to their next destination, where their next partner awaits them. Sam tells them that they are going to move to a town where they are going to find the man named Goodnight Robichaux. Upon their arrival, they find a duel matching happening in a ring where two gunmen are facing each other in a deadly battle. Tension rises in the air when one of the men mocks the other man named Billy Rocks. Billy remains calm and waits for the referee to fire the starting shot.
Come on, you scum-sucking runt of a man!
Your funeral arcade. Billy,
Just as the starting shot is fired, the other man takes out his gun, but he doesn't even get a chance to react when Billy instantly kills him by throwing a hairpin at him. Sam is amazed to see Billy having such precision, even without using his gun. After Billy wins the match, the bet setter comes to collect everyone's money who had bet on Billy's opponent. A few men refuse to give their money to him, so the man tells them the name that he is well known with. Goodnight, Robichaux. Hearing his name, the men quickly drop their money in his hat, as Goodnight is a renowned sharpshooter who mercilessly ends his opponents. Goodnight, and Billy goes to a tent to get groomed when Faraday approaches them. While Goodnight is getting his shave done, Faraday persuades them both to join their mission and help Sam take revenge on Bogue.
Wherever I go, Billy goes.
I like you.
They quickly agree, and Sam's crew increases by 2 more people. While Faraday and Teddy are proposing to Billy, Sam and Emma make their way to an abandoned house. They enter the house and stumble upon a rotting corpse. Emma questions why they are in the horrific place, but Sam waits for someone else to appear. As expected, a man enters the abandoned house and points his pistol at Sam and Emma. This man, Vasquez, is a mobster from Mexico with a heavy bounty on his head. As a bounty hunter, Sam purposely tracks down Vasquez and proposes that he join the crew. Vasquez thinks for a moment and agrees to Sam's proposition.
You Vasquez?
You're a bounty hunter?
Got a business proposition for you.
After agreeing, the 2 groups in the separate locations meet up at their decided camp. Faraday playfully jokes around with the other members, and the group starts to become friends with each other. The whole group then continues their journey to their next member, Jack Horn, who is an important person for this mission for Sam. Sam takes them to Horn's house, where they are met with 2 brothers who inform the group that they have killed Jack Horn themselves. Sam doesn't believe them, but they show Horn's gun to them as proof that they have successfully eliminated the man. Just as the brothers are talking, an axe flies to one of the brothers' chests, and he is killed on the spot. At the same time, a man appears from behind and kills the other man brutally. This man is Jack Horn, who is alive and well. He takes his gun back and turns to the group. Sam tries to propose his plan to Jack, but Jack silently refuses and leaves the group there. At night, the group sits around a campfire and talks about their lives. Faraday playfully shows his magic tricks to his new crew, and everyone starts bonding like a real family. The next day, the group is suddenly woken up by Jack, who silently gestures them towards the woods. He agrees to join the group and alerts them about someone lurking in the woods. Suddenly, a native man appears from the woods carrying a dead animal on his horse. Seeing the man, Sam walks over to him and strikes a conversation with him in his native language. Everyone is shocked to see Sam speaking the native language.
Where's your tribe? We all die.
But Sam soon turns to them and informs them that this man, Red Harvest, is going to join their crew. Red offers a bite of his prey's meat to Sam, and after Sam takes a bite out of it, Red agrees to join the crew. The group travels from the deserts, and soon they arrive at the entrance of Rose Creek the next morning. Sam tells the group his strategy to enter the town and takes Billy with him to enter the town alone. While Billy and Sam enter the 2, everyone else gets in their positions and prepares for backup. Upon their entrance, Billy and Sam are welcomed by Bogue's men, who threaten them with their armed gunmen, who have surrounded Sam completely. They warn Sam to drop his weapon, or soon he is going to be shot dead on the spot.
Giving up those guns, do you?
Faraday quietly enters the town and watches the scene amused. Rose Creek Sheriff, Harp, who works as a personal pet of Bogue, also joins in with Bogue's right-hand man, McCann, to mock Sam. After Sam doesn't budge from their threats, McCann orders his armed men to fire at Sam. The next second, the armed gunman on top of the building falls dead on the ground, and Red appears behind him. It turns out Red and others have already infiltrated the town and are killing Bogue's men non-stop. Red starts raining arrows at the men, while Jack and Billy use their precision skills to shoot down all the armed men. A huge fight breaks out, with these 7 crew members easily defeating the gunmen. McCann finds an opportunity to slip out of the battle and gets on his horse to escape. Goodnight quickly points his gun at him, but due to a moment of hesitation, McCann manages to escape. After their victorious win, the group gathers in the town and starts talking about their heroic battle. They start comparing the men they have taken down and laugh about the mission. Faraday proudly shares that he has managed to kill the highest number of men. Sam then walks towards a house and looks under the creek to find a trembling sheriff hiding under it. Sam orders him to come out and makes him deliver his message to Bogue in another town, Sacramento. Sam tells him to inform Bogue that his team is not going to back down and is waiting for Bogue's army to confront them.
We're gonna deliver a message to your boss. We have his town, we have his whole valley.
The sheriff trembles but quickly leaves the town to relay the message. After he leaves, the residents of the town come out of their homes in fear. They look around and find Bogue's men dead on the ground. They look at Sam with hope, but some of the residents are afraid that Bogue is going to take revenge on them. Sam assures them that the distance between Sacramento and Rose Creek is approximately 7 days, so the residents have enough time to prepare for the battle. Sam realizes that he alone cannot defeat Bogue with just his crew, so he motivates the residents to join him in the battle. He gives the residents a clear choice to either fight bravely in the battle with him or run away from their homes to save their lives. At night, the crew sits together and shares dinner with each other. After having some heartfelt talk, they get down to serious business. Faraday points out that the residents need to learn how to wield guns to protect themselves. The group decides that they are going to train the town people themselves so they can have a huge army with them. The next day, after the crew comes out, they notice some of the residents packing their stuff and leaving the town, but a huge number of the residents proudly march with Emma's lead towards the crew to join them. The training begins with the residents being divided into different groups. Faraday and Goodnight teach the men to use their guns and shoot sharply. Meanwhile, Billy teaches the group to use knives to protect themselves. The training sessions begin with a lot of residents struggling to adjust to the new weapons, but slowly they begin to improve. Sam and the crew meet up at the town entrance and devise a plan to upgrade their defense system. They make the mines their next attacking spot and attack Bogue's men guarding the mine. The loud gunshots attract the labor's attention, who finds the crew standing in front of them with Bogue's guards dead on the ground. The crew offers for them to join them, and the laborer quickly agrees. The crew then goes to check the mine's explosives and gets happy that they are going to upgrade their defense system. After they return to the town with explosives, they begin to plan their next strategy. At the same time, Harp reaches Sacramento and informs Bogue about Sam's message. After hearing the insulting message, Bogue orders his men to prepare an army for the attack.
That I'd be a coward.
If you didn't come to Rose Creek, yes, sir.
How many men you say? 7? Surprise.
Back at Rose Creek, the crew begins to prepare their defense. They start planting the explosive in the ground and prepare a good strategy for the attack. Red Harvest takes off with his horse to track down the enemy and returns back with the news that Bogue's army is on their way to the town. At night, the group shares a meal and starts talking about how they feel happy to be with each other. Their bond starts growing with the town's people, and they begin to feel more motivated to protect this town. Goodnight, who has been fidgeting the whole time, walks out of the bar. Sam follows him and asks what is wrong. Goodnight finally explodes and explains that he still feels guilty about the lives he has taken from his victims. He expresses that he doesn't want to increase any kill count on his hands and decides to leave the town before Bogue's men appear. Sam feels bad about Goodnight leaving their team, but soon realizes that the others might also be feeling the anxiety and withdrawal. He goes back to his crew and gives them the option to run away in the night if anyone wants to leave. Emma steps up and proudly expresses that she wants to take Goodnight's position. Sam agrees to let her take the charge. The next day, Sam is surprised to see that none of his crew members have left. The town's bell rings, and the town is alerted about the incoming of the enemy. Bogue's huge army stands outside Rose Creek while all the children of the town are escorted to their bunkers to hide. Horn and his group are hiding underground near the entrance. Bogue signals his men to attack, and a huge number of his army begin to run their horses towards the town. Horn notices the horse riders approaching and signals his men to detonate the bombs the crew has planted underground. The bombs start to go off, and Bogue is shocked to see how easily his army is blown into the smoke. The town residents use the smoke as their cover and start raining bullets on the army. Faraday and Horn swiftly take charge of destroying the enemy's foot soldiers. The battle starts getting more intense when Faraday is suddenly shot by McCann. Faraday kills McCann and continues raining bullets on the enemy. Emma starts to evacuate the town bunkers after the battle gets more intense. Suddenly, a horse starts running around the town, and the rider begins killing the enemy. This man is none other than Goodnight, who has returned back to the town to defend his crew member. Horn is trying to evacuate Emma's house, but he is killed by another native man named Denali. Emma tries to defend herself with the gun, but her gun was already empty. Horn dies protecting Emma and the children. Bogue orders his men to use the machine gun at the residence, and within seconds, dozens of bullets start shooting at the crew. Billy and Goodnight rise to the town's tower to take aim at Bogue's army. Faraday, who is already injured by McCann's bullet, knows that he is not going to last longer. He asks Sam to let him ride to Bogue's army one last time. He rides his horse towards them and is soon shot down by the men. He sits up and asks the men to let him light one last cigar before his death. Those men let him have the cigar without even noticing that the cigar is actually a bomb that Faraday launches at them. All the army die with this bomb. Billy and Goodnight, who were attacking Bogue, are killed by getting shot down by the machine gun. After the bullets end in the machine gun, Bogue realizes that he is the only person standing in his army. He decides to confront Sam inside the town and races his horse inside. He is confronted by Sam, who easily disarms him and attacks Bogue with his gun. Bogue gets scared and tries to run inside the burnt church to escape. Sam follows him and tries to strangle him with a scarf after reminding Bogue that he is one of the survivors of a town Bogue once attacked and massacred in Kansas. Bogue struggles to breathe and reaches for Sam's gun. He tries to shoot Sam, but a loud bullet echoes in the church and kills Bogue. The bullet belongs to Emma's gun, who kills Bogue before he can shoot Sam. Peace returns to the town while the brave heroes who died in the battle are honored by the town's people. Sam, along with Vasquez and Red, rides his horse away at the horizon to find another town awaiting their help. At the end, the proud graves of the dead crew members are honored by the town, and Emma expresses her gratitude towards Sam for defending her town while Sam rides off on his horse.